Martell even be on this show anymore? I mean, when you really break down his behavior across seasons, it's hard to justify keeping someone who consistently brings toxicity into every single storyline. From manipulative tactics to narcissistic tendencies, Martell has proven time and time again that his presence doesn't elevate the show, it creates chaos. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly why Martell should be removed from Love and Marriage. Huntsville. Let's start with Martell's repeated attempts to manipulate the people around him. We've seen multiple instances where he frames situations to make himself look like the victim while deflecting responsibility for his own actions. From public breakdowns to orchestrated social media posts, he's mastered the art of controlling the narrative. And fans aren't blind to this. Every time Martell makes a statement about Melody or any other cast member, it's always about making himself appear wronged while subtly putting someone else on blast. This is classic narcissistic behavior. Never take accountability, always play the victim, and make everyone else question their own reality. If you look at his interactions with Melody, it's clear that he's willing to manipulate relationships for his own gain. From accusing her of baby trapping to pleading publicly to win her back, Martell uses highly emotional tactics that create tension both on and off the screen. The goal isn't reconciliation or growth, it's control and attention. Even when Melody attempts to set boundaries or move on, Martell escalates the drama to serve his own narrative. This is not the behavior of someone who should represent healthy relationships on a reality show watched by thousands of fans. And it doesn't stop there. Martell's pattern of grooming people to defend him is deeply concerning. We've seen how he subtly pressures friends, family, and even cast members to take his side, often making them feel guilty if they speak out against him. Whether it's through emotional manipulation, public shaming, or calculated storytelling, Martell ensures that the people around him are doing his bidding, reinforcing his sense of power while silencing opposition. This kind of behavior is exactly why fans repeatedly call him toxic. It's controlling, narcissistic, and harmful. Fans have also noticed Martell's obsession with how others perceive him. Every public statement, Instagram Live, or interview seems calculated to shape his image. Instead of allowing storylines to develop organically, Martell manipulates events to make himself the central figure, often at the expense of others' reputations. From the way he publicly confronts Melody to the way he handles social media drama with cast members like Stormy Steele, Destiny, and even Tisha, it's clear that his priority is never the show, the friendship, or healthy conflict. It's always himself. When it comes to Martell Holt as a father, the picture is just as concerning as his behavior on the show. Fans have seen time and again that he prioritizes drama, ego, and manipulation over genuinely supporting or nurturing his children. Instead of being present, empathetic, and accountable, Martell often sidelines his kids' feelings, dismisses their concerns, and allows conflict to overshadow their well-being. He's been caught gaslighting and controlling situations in ways that affect not only the cast but his own family, creating an environment where his children have to navigate his ego and emotional manipulation rather than feel safe and supported. A good father shows consistency, care, and respect, and unfortunately, Martell's actions repeatedly show that he falls short in all of these areas, making it hard for viewers to see him as a positive role model. When we analyze his impact on the cast, it becomes obvious that Martell's presence creates an unhealthy environment. Cast members have to navigate around his volatility, and fans have watched as his actions caused unnecessary confrontations and prolonged tension. Unlike someone like Nell, who may dominate scenes but doesn't systematically manipulate and gaslight everyone around her, Martell's behavior is destructive, not entertaining in a healthy way. He doesn't challenge others to grow or engage. In meaningful conflict, he creates confusion, fear, and emotional exhaustion for anyone in his orbit. The pattern here is consistent. Martell thrives on drama, controls narratives, gaslights others, and manipulates emotions. These are not traits of someone who should be glorified on television. They are traits of someone who actively damages relationships and creates a toxic work environment. For a show that's supposed to showcase real relationships, real struggles, and even real growth, keeping Martell on the cast is irresponsible. The producers have a responsibility to their audience to maintain some level of integrity, and letting someone like Martell continue to manipulate and harm people publicly is not something viewers should have to accept. So when we add it all up, The narcissism, the manipulation, the emotional coercion, the toxic public behavior. It's clear that Martell's presence on Love and Marriage, Huntsville is more damaging than entertaining. He's not adding value to the show. He's draining energy, creating unnecessary chaos, and setting a poor example for viewers. Fans want drama, yes, but not at the expense of emotional abuse and manipulation disguised as entertainment. At this point, it's hard to justify any reason for keeping him on the show when his behavior alone disqualifies him from being a responsible cast member. And now, the latest drama has taken an even more disturbing turn with Martell Holt and Arian Curry. This isn't just your typical reality TV tension. This is behavior that crosses the line and makes it hard to justify airing it on national television. Martell's interactions with Arian have been toxic, manipulative, and downright aggressive at times. He seems to thrive on provoking conflict, exploiting personal vulnerabilities, and creating chaos purely for attention. This isn't entertaining drama. It's emotional manipulation, and it's exactly the kind of behavior that proves why he shouldn't be on the show. Viewers tune in to Love and Marriage, Huntsville, expecting real-life issues and authentic storytelling, not to watch someone gaslight, threaten, or manipulate other cast members for their own gain. Let's be clear, Melody Sherry has always been the heart of this show. Her presence brought balance, relatability, and authenticity that no other cast member could replicate. Martell has tried repeatedly to dominate scenes, twist narratives, and position himself at the center of attention, but the truth is that he can never replace Melody. Fans have seen her growth, her resilience, and her emotional intelligence throughout her time on the show. Martell's narcissistic behavior and constant manipulation only highlight the absence of the true star, Melody, and show that no one can ever fill that space. Any attempt to position him as a central figure is artificial, forced, and frankly insulting to the legacy Melody built. The problem with airing Martell's current drama with Arian is that it sends the wrong message. It's not just about conflict, it's about glorifying toxic behavior. This isn't clever storytelling, it's enabling Martell to publicly humiliate and manipulate others while the network profits from the chaos. The audience has seen him gaslight friends, control narratives, and turn private disputes into public spectacles. Now, with Arian involved, it's escalated further. This isn't the